My name is Mike King. Everyone calls me Mike. I'm studying interdisciplinary approaches to communication and systems. One question that's followed me for a long time is, what happens to information during critical moments? Not just how people react under stress, but how information itself changes, how it degrades, fragments, or distorts once pressure enters the system. You see, stress doesn't just make things move faster. It changes what people notice. It compresses time, it amplifies emotion, and it gives bias more room to fill in the gaps. When that happens, the problem usually isn't a lack of effort or intelligence. It's that information starts to lose clarity. Details drop out. Context gets missed. Assumptions quietly replace verification. And small misunderstandings can turn into larger consequences. What's always interested me most isn't the dramatic moment when something fails. It's the subtle point just before that, when communication almost worked, but didn't quite. Those boundary moments where systems, people, and expectations don't fully line up tend to be where things either stabilize or unravel. Working around critical systems has made me pay attention to those edges. I've seen how structure, timing, and framing can either support good decisions or make them much harder than they need to be. Clarity, I've learned, isn't about simplifying reality. It's about making the right information available at the right moment in a way that people can actually use. Coming back into an academic environment after a long time away has been surprisingly grounding for me. There's something valuable about being back on campus, surrounded by people who are thinking deeply, asking questions, and taking ideas seriously again. That context makes this kind of work feel both relevant and shared. That perspective naturally pulls together a few different interests for me. How people process information, how systems manage risk, how context shapes decisions, and how trust affects what information gets acted on and what gets ignored. What matters isn't any one discipline on its own, but how they intersect when conditions aren't ideal. That's why this course makes sense for me right now. I'm less interested in accumulating information than in refining how ideas are communicated, especially when attention is limited or stress is high. I'm interested in presentations that reduce friction, respect the audience, and hold up under pressure. I see this class as a place to practice that, working on structure, pacing, and delivery in a way that's intentional and grounded. I'm looking forward to learning alongside everyone this semester.